Hallo Leute, ich bin Katja und ihr seht Deutsch für euch. As you may or may not have read, I am back home and have been back home since Monday because on our trip down to Corsica, my foot got injured through a vein in my foot rupturing and, well, causing this prettiness. And therefore I'm back home and I couldn't get myself to do an episode this week because frankly I was prepared for 2 weeks of rolling in the sand and I didn't get to do that now and I'm kind of bummed about that. But I can't keep you guys waiting for too long, and so I thought I might as well at least do the outstanding last episode of our current vocabulary unit, which is the body. I'm sure Woody is not quite as happy that I'm back so early as some of you guys are because, well, I can do whatever the hell I want with him. Okay, in our last 2 episodes, we've gotten as far as the waist, taille, which means that today we're going to do everything from here to here. Okie dokie. Let's get this thing going. Die Hüfte. The hip. Hüfte. Der Schoß. The lap. Schoß. Das Becken. The pelvis. Becken. Der Schritt. The crotch. Schritt. This is the same word as for step, which I think is related to the fact that when you step, you always move that area. Kind of. It's what gaps when you do a Schritt. And I think that's why it's called the Schritt as well. And if it's not, at least that's a good way to remember it. Das Bein. The leg. Bein. Der Oberschenkel. The thigh. Oberschenkel. Das Knie. The knee. Knie. Notice how it's almost spelled like in English, but you do pronounce the K, so watch out for that. Der Unterschenkel. The lower leg. Unterschenkel. Die Wade. The calf. Wade. Der Fuß. The foot. Fuß. Das Fußgelenk. The ankle. Fußgelenk. Also called Knöchel. Der Knöchel. Well, there is an E in there, and you do pronounce it when you want to speak clearly. Most people in everyday speech will kind of skip the E, so the word kind of sounds more like Knöchel. That tends to happen if you have an EL at the end of a word in German. Der Zeh. The toe. Zeh. The plural of this would be Zehen. Again, if you want to pronounce it clearly and correctly, you will pronounce the E, but normally when you speak fast, you will say Zehen. So it kind of sounds like a little stretched version of the number 10, 10. But you do write it Zehen. Die Fußsohle. The sole of your foot. Fußsohle. And surprisingly enough, Sohle is also what you call the sole of your shoe. Die Ferse. The heel. Ferse. Again, this is his back. Die Kniekehle. The back of your knee. Kniekehle. Combining the words Knie and Kehle. Now again, as in many languages, this thing here, ow, has many names, rock hard. We're gonna do a few. A very informative one would be Hinterteil, so you're behind, das Hinterteil. A little more colloquial is der Hintern, again, the behind, so der Hintern. And then, if you want to go a little more, a little cuter, you can say Po, so your butt. Just Po. Or, even cuter, Po. And that is what I'll leave that list at right now because I don't want to get pejorative, since this is supposed to be, clean and stuff. And to connect the 2 things I talked about today, mir ist eine Vene im Fuß geplatzt. Aua. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Your random word of the week is Gummi, or Gummiband. Gummi is also used as a colloquial term for condom, Always good to know these things. Remember that when you go visit Germany. Bis nächste Woche. Tschüss!